Today we celebrate the memorial of a beautiful saint, Saint Margaret Mary Alacoque. She was a French woman who lived in the 17th century, and she had a very fragile health when she was a kid. For 4 years she was paralyzed. So she offered a prayer to the Blessed Mother, and she said to the Blessed Mother, "If you grant me health, I will consecrate my life to you." And almost immediately, she recovered the mobility of her limbs, and she was able to overcome her paralysis. But when St. Margaret Mary grew older, she forgot about this vow that she did to the Blessed Mother, and she thought she was exempt from fulfilling this vow. But God reminded her of the vow that she made. So when she was 24, she joined the Order of the Visitation, a contemplative order of nuns founded by St. Francis de Sales. And there she discovered that God had a beautiful mission for her, an undeserved and overwhelming mission. She was meant to receive the vision and to discover to the world, or to receive the secrets of the devotion to the Sacred Heart of Jesus. This is what she describes in her book. She says that one day when she was praying in the chapel, and she used to pray Thursday evenings from 9 p.m. until midnight, 3 hours for the 3 hours that Jesus was on the cross. She said that she saw a vision where Jesus had his heart on top of his tunic, and she noticed 3 things: that his heart was in flames, that there was a crown of thorns around his heart, and that his heart was also wounded. And she heard that the Sacred Heart of Jesus told her this. He said, "Behold my heart that has loved so dearly this world. But this heart is wounded because in exchange for his love, I have only received indifference, apathy, coldness, and lack of love from the world." So she understood that her mission was to write down these visions and to share to the whole world this devotion to the Sacred Heart. And one word about this devotion. The devotion to the Sacred Heart is not one more devotion among many. According to the popes, it's the devotion of the Church, because it's the most complete synthesis of the gospel. Looking at the Sacred Heart, you have in short the great message of the gospel. We have been loved undeservingly by the Lord, and we're meant to love him back. So today that we celebrate this amazing saint, let us today allow ourselves to be moved by the amazing love of the Sacred Heart. Let us be surprised that he wanted to reveal his heart and his love for us through the most insignificant instrument, like he normally does, through a nun who only lived for 43 years and had a very precarious health. So today let us bring our thanksgiving to the Lord for saying, "Lord, we're grateful for the amazing love that you have for us, shown, symbolized, expressed in your Sacred Heart, and we want to offer our love back to you." I would encourage all of us to offer today our communion in reparation to the Sacred Heart for our own faults and the sins of the whole world.